What's up YouTube? Mr. Ferguson here with the Fergie Stash. For all those that like the Fergie Stash, he's back for a while until I can't take it anymore. Hope you guys are doing well. We're back here near my shed, here at my lawn in Central North Carolina. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have a couple things that I want to update you on. The first being, I want to show you guys the lawn. We kind of did a walkthrough before, but before we jump into that, make sure you're liking the video, subscribe. The first thing I want to take you guys by is the grass that we talked about here on the channel a few videos back. I did a basic video on how to grow grass, and we did it in this section over here. You can see my water hose laying here in the shade over here. It's a very nice 80 so degrees today, but here is an area where we set up the shop right here, and I was showing you 5 ways to grow, 5 steps to take to grow some grass, and we did it in the shade. Doing this here in Central NC, and it is very windy today if you can't see right here. Doing this out in the middle of my lawn probably wouldn't be smart. It will be cooked. It doesn't have time to really establish roots here in Central North Carolina. Up north, you may be able to do that and get away with it. But doing this in the shade in North Carolina has worked out. And it took a little bit longer than I thought, guys, but we do have germination and it's looking great. So to try to get you over top there to show you baby grass everywhere. So you can see all the nice little baby grass right there. And as far as the eye can see, I just got done watering it. I've been pretty much on top of watering, and it took it the full 7 days to germinate. No quick germination. And you can see some baby grass over here as well, popping up all over the place. Now the area, I just want to point something out, because I've seen other videos out there of, people just saying, hey, all you got to do is just stir the dirt up, put seed, and that's it, and water it. I've done that, and I've had issues in the past, and that's why I say adding a little bit of topsoil seems to help it for me, especially with hard compacted soil. I wouldn't go that route. I would add just a $3 bag, and some people's like, I don't do extra stuff. Well, $3 or $4 for topsoil is not too much to ask to add it in when your ground is really compact. Over here, I did see some germination, because this is the area, and you really can't tell where. This is where, other YouTubers I've seen say, hey, I absolutely tilled up the ground here, put seed down, watered it, and I see nothing. I see nothing at all. However, you guys can see everywhere I did some lawn soil and really tilled it up, but put some soil on top to blend it in, I have germination. And I think this is gonna be much more successful. So that's just my opinion. Everybody has their own ways of doing things, but that's what I wanted to show you. Just real fast on the Velocity PM. I did do a mow. I got it done yesterday, which would be Friday for you guys, just before we got about a 10-minute dump of rain. It was about 0.25 inches. So it was a quarter inch. It's not as much as we need, but it was something. I was really stressing out, and I haven't taken any pictures, but I really had a lot of stress out on my bank, and I've really had a lot of stress out by my mailbox up there by the road. So the rain was very needed. As far as Velocity PM goes, this is one of our POA sections, and you can see this is another section where not only did I come through and apply Velocity PM, but when I was walking by here, I really gave it one more extra squirt. And you can see this was a huge patch of POA trivialis, and it is taking it out. So this is what Velocity PM can do when you apply the proper amounts. It is stop the growth, it is laying down, and even in the case by my mailbox, or excuse me, by the water hose over there, it's really killing it off, and it's just disappearing. Here's another section where you may be able to tell by some of the color over here. It's just kind of a mix of, you see the real nice looking green out here, and then you kind of see a limey green in this section where a lot of POA triv, a lot of water runoff comes down this hill right here. So I just wanted to mention that and show it to you. Another area where POA trivialis is kind of right here, and it's kind of matted it down a little bit, but not very much. I did also, guys, do an emergency spray on Friday after I did my mow. I don't even know that I would recommend doing this right after a mow, but I saw so many of the fungus patches all over the place place and I'm scared brown patch is developing, I immediately did an application of propiconazole. You can see an area maybe on camera right here. There's a patch right here. There's another patch over here. And yes, for those that are saying, did you bag your mow? I didn't bag the mow, but I did immediately come back with a plot, because I only thought it was a couple sections, but there's the fungus. It looks like a rust for sure. Let me grab a blade and see if I can get this on camera, but maybe you can see on there what that fungus is looking like. It is a orange spores all over that sucker, but we applied, I did a heavy application of 2 ounces per 1,000 and did that over my entire lawn. That is the curative rate. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 1.1 to 1.4 for the curative rate. I went with 2. I think it'll be totally fine. I went a little bit heavy, but I saw so many spots in my backyard and in my front yard with fungus that I was telling my dad about it. I did an emergency. I didn't film it, so I did do a mow. I did an up and down mow. As you can tell, the lawn looks great, but I did put down some propiconazole, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully this is going to stop the spread of the fungus, and hopefully it'll grow out. The problem with it growing out is we got Velocity PM down. So I really think I'm going to lay off the Velocity PM. I know we only did 1 round in my back lawn. I don't think it's worth, with fungus and not getting, you know, how is it going to grow? It's slowly growing with the Velocity PM, but it's, again, very slowly growing. So I just wanted to update you on that. So real quick, the last thing I was going to show you guys is I bought a little camera for my lawn, and it's a outdoor rated solar panel powered camera. It's supposed to be 2K quality, 2.5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, so there's no wires to run. You know, it's talking, I think it has night vision. Yeah, it has night vision, live HD video, motion detection, 2-way audio. It pans, it tilts, and IP65 weatherproof. So I'll link this in the description below if you're interested. I'm putting this on top of my shed. It is a little shady back here. However, I already have that solar power light I showed you guys that we've already done over here, and this thing lights up each and every night. Now, as the trees above get really, you know, we get some sun, we get sun early in the morning, and you see the solar panels angled up on that light up here. But I think I'm going to run the panel somewhere over here or somewhere, but we're thinking about putting it on the corner maybe over here, and we'll see. We may end up moving it, but that's the joy of it. It's all wireless. So my secondary position, I think, would be maybe over here. It is also kind of dense. I may have to cut some limbs back, but maybe possibly putting it over here on the rail to be able to see the whole backyard, to be able to see, you know, if anything happens on the road or the deer come walking through the lawn, I'll be able to see these things if they come out past the woods. So I'll link this if you're interested. Again, totally wireless. So if your Wi-Fi will reach to the, you know, my Wi-Fi will reach back here. It's no problem. Backyard, garage, home security. I don't know if you're interested, but I'm excited to be able to see the back lawn, and maybe it's some more footage I can grab to put in my videos. I don't know. So I've been looking at these things. I like to keep with the same brand. We do have Ring for our doorbell and for our camera up front. That's the only one I've got, but now I'll have one in the back to see, you know, obviously having a camera for the shed to keep it secure, be able to give anything to the police. It does have night vision on it if somebody tries to steal anything. But yeah, putting this up. So I'm just it's just basically bolting it to the wood, running your solar panel, bolting that to the wood, plugging the Type-C into the camera, and you're powered by the sun. So maybe after it receives some rays. But today it's a little cloudy, but obviously we're late in the day, so it probably won't even work until a full day tomorrow of getting some sun. But yeah, we're just going to quickly throw that in, but that's basically the video. So I won't bore you with, you know, installation of this and all that. I don't even know. I'm gonna figure it out with my good old trusty drill over here and everything like that. But putting up a camera for Saturday work. We got our propiconazole down. We got our mow in before the rain. We got a little bit of rain. We're looking good out here. So the growth is still slow in the lawn, and it's been so windy. We still got sticks and stuff. blowing all over the place. Played some golf this morning, had a great time, beautiful weather. We teed off at 8. Man, it was a beautiful, gorgeous day. Had played with my dad, played with another guy from our church, and actually 2 guys that attend our church. And Miss Ferguson's got some potting soil on the ground that she may be doing something, but we're looking good, man. Watering, keeping water, that's the other thing. Keeping an eye. When I was mowing yesterday, it really was stressing out. I was seeing stressed out grass already here in central NC. So water is already becoming something, and if you guys are familiar, we deal and struggle a lot with lack of water here in North Carolina in May. At least 2 years ago, it was terrible. This year, or last year, it was May that we did get a lot of storms, but in June, it dried all up. So between May and June, water is something that's rare and something that's difficult to get. So hopefully we have a good year for rainfall. We'll pray and cross our fingers. So I'll let you know once we get it set up. Maybe I'll review it. If anybody's interested, let me know your thoughts and comments below. You know, these weekend videos, it's tough with time to try to do everything and film as well. So yeah, I'll let you know about this Amazon highly rated, wire-free outdoor security camera, as well as the propiconazole, as well as our grass that we're growing over here, as well as our Velocity PM. We got a lot of projects going on, so God bless you. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you next time with another lawn care video from Central North Carolina. God bless you.